Welcome in, everybody, to the Seth Floyd Show. Got a quick prediction video for you. Another one, this time, Jets, Cardinals. Cardinals favored by 1 point, okay? And playing in Arizona, and I think it's going to be a good one. Now, the Jets are one of the biggest stories in the NFL right now, okay? They were all in this year, and things have not gone their way, okay? Have not gone their way. They even traded for Davante Adams and then proceeded to lose 2 more games in a row. The Jets are a classic, very good roster. I used to say great roster, very good roster. I would give them a top 10 roster, okay? But they are not a very good team. And if you've ever played or ever coached or you've watched football long enough, you know what I mean. Okay, if you're not playing as a team and you're not selling out for each other, then and your coaching staff, if you're not all on the same page, you can have all the talent in the world and you'll underachieve. And that is exactly what's going on with the Jets. Okay, now they looked a lot better against the Texans. In fact, if you watched, if you're a fan, if you subscribe, turn on those notifications because I'm bringing good stuff to you each and every week. I called the Jets beating the Texans. That was one of my predictions. That was one of my calls on my live show I did because it just felt like the spot for the Chiefs. They were at home, okay, short week, and you want to talk about desperation. They were in the most desperate spot that they could be, okay? And they looked good, looked better than they have. Clearly, Rodgers has it going with Davante Adams and with Garrett Wilson. Okay, they need to get Breece Hall going a little more. Okay, and the defense has to tighten up a little bit. But they made the Texans look very subpar. I don't want to say bad, but subpar. Okay, and can they keep that going? That's the question of this game. Can they keep it going? Okay, because this Cardinals team isn't a joke. I'm not going to label them contenders. I would still probably pick my 49ers to win the division, even though we already lost the Cardinals once. Cardinals are, you could argue, outside of the Commanders, maybe the most improved team this year. Okay, they've played very well. They have some big wins. Okay, beating the 49ers in that stupid game the 49ers gave up the lead. Stupid. They beat the Chargers. That was a good win on Monday Night Football. A low-scoring game. Some turnovers went their way, and anyway, that was a good win for them. These last couple wins, you beat the Dolphins, fine, that's good. Beat the Bears in pretty handed fashion. I think the Bears are one of the more overrated teams in the league. The big thing, though, is the Cardinals just aren't giving away games like they did last year. Okay, they're playing start to finish pretty well. Their roster still isn't the best, but they've found some things that have worked for them, and heck, now they're leading the division in the NFC West. So good on them. One thing about the Cardinals, okay, we'll talk about some good stuff. Cardinals, Kyler Murray is playing pretty well. I'm looking at my notes. Kyler Murray he's 19th in passing yards, which seems pretty low, actually. When I read that, I was like, oh, I thought it'd be more because the offense has had so much success, but most of their success has really been on the ground, and that includes Kyler. But he's not airing it out like the 2000 Rams or whatever. He's 19th in passing yards. He's got 11 TDs, but he only has 3 interceptions. So really good. He's protecting the ball, and that's what's really helping them out. Okay, Call of Duty did just come out though. Call of Duty. So I don't know what to expect, Cardinals fans. He might just have the worst game of his life this week. But that's a big reason they're having so much success. And James Conner is 6th in rushing. James Conner is slowly becoming one of my favorite players in the NFL. Just given everything he's gone through, and he's like a 1990s running back, just physical. He talks trash. I love that, and I hate that he plays for the Cardinals because I love James Conner, and he is doing great things for Arizona right now. He deserves all the love in the world. But the Cardinals' Achilles heel has been their defense. It's 25th overall. They just lack some talent on defense for sure. They've been able to get it done and scrape by so far. So maybe statistically doesn't represent how well they're actually playing, but that's statistically where they're at. They've had some games where they give up a lot of points. So that's their Achilles heel. And for the Jets, they feel like they're right in the ship at the right time. Rodgers is finding a groove. The thing for the Jets is they need to get Breece Hall going. They need to get that run game going a little more. But it's a decent matchup for the Jets, just given the pieces they have on offense, and the Cardinals aren't great on defense. And their defense is no slouch, the Jets. Their defense isn't terrible. Okay, number 10 on defense overall. The key for the Jets is going to be, can they get to Kyler Murray, 1? Can they force him to make some bad decisions? You can't let him out of the pocket because he'll kill you. But can you get in his face, get your hands up, and just get him off his spot and force him to make some bad decisions. That's kind of the first what if. If they can do that, they're going to have some success. The second thing would be don't let James Conner go for 150. Like, keep him under 100 yards if you can. Like, rally, get him on the ground. First guy isn't going to take him down. Most of the time, you've got to gang tackle, swarm. I don't know what the right lingo is today, but you get what I'm saying. Okay, gang tackle. All 11 hats on the ball. I think one of the advantages too that we're going to see that the Jets have is the 10 days rest. They have a rest advantage, okay? That Bears game wasn't particularly hard for the Cardinals, so I don't think they're like licking their wounds, whatever, need extra time to recover, but it does help. The Jets played at home on that Thursday night, and they've had all this time to prep and rest. So you're going to find out, this was a good match for the Jets. You're going to find out if the Jets really have righted the ship. It might not even matter if they've really righted the ship. It might be too little too late. They're 3-6. Like, are they going to be able to get back in this thing? They basically, the Jets at the worst can lose one more game the rest of the way. 10-7. If they lose one more, they'll be 10-7. If they lose this game, they're definitely going to lose another one. Like, the only way the Jets only lose one more game the rest of the way is they go on a run and they win like 4 or 5 in a row, and then maybe they drop one near the end of the year and then finish it out. But if they lose this one to the Cardinals after 10 days rest, they're going to pack it in. They'll be 3-7, and that'll be curtains for the Jets. I think the Jets offensively are going to bring it and get it done. I believe in Rodgers on a 10-day rest period. I think him and Devontae have started to click. I think him and Wilson have been pretty good all season, actually, for the most part. They've had good connection, and you just need Breece Hall to do something, okay? And I'm leaning on that 10 days rest, which is an advantage. That rest advantage matters. Cardinals have also played really well 2 weeks in a row, and I think that against like lesser opponents. So I think this is a game where the Jets could come in and get one from them. Is it wishful thinking because I'm a 49ers fan? Yes. Is it a little biased because I'm a 49ers fan? Of course. I need the Cardinals to lose. But I don't think that discredits what I'm saying. I think I'm making logical points. I'm sure there's logical points against the what I'm saying too. This is what I'm rolling with, and I'm trying to manifest it. Okay, I'm speaking it into existence. Okay, the Cardinals are -1 in this game. I'm going to say, of course, the Jets are going to cover because I'm going to pick them. They're going to win 27-24. That's my official prediction. Last second field goal for the Jets to keep their season alive, and the Cardinals will go to 5-5. I hope I'm right. We'll see. I'm sure I'll have Cardinals fans in my comments. Bring it. I love it, guys. Get in my comments. Like the video if you can. I appreciate that. Subscribe, man. Subscribe to the channel. If you like these quick predictions and the quick reactions I'll do to all these games, okay? I've got others for Week 10. Go view those videos. Tell your buddies. Send them to your friends. Subscribe to the channel. Just like help it grow so I can keep this going. You guys are awesome. I love it. Week 10's upon us. I'm excited. I'm out.